Fight valiantly then, Father Scupoli says, and be not loath to suffer. A soldier has to know how to suffer. He has to know how to offer sacrifice. He's got to, listen, when I was in the Army, we had to suffer, man. We had to walk 20, 30 miles a day, 70-pound packs, rifles, up mountains, down through swamps, jump out of airplanes from 20,000 feet at night, be hunted by enemy forces, be hungry and cold and hot. Ask these men who just came back from Iraq what it's like to be out in the desert with a flak jacket on in 130-degree heat, day after day after day, with the wind blowing 40, 50 miles an hour. You think you got problems? Fight valiantly, and be not loath to suffer, for it is this toilsome resistance to your evil inclinations, this painful struggle against evil habits and sin, which shall gain you the victory, and win for you a treasure wherewith to purchase the kingdom of heaven, and unite your soul to God forever. And so begin in earnest to fight the good fight and run the race to the finish line. This is a fight worth fighting. This is a battle where you must fight or fail. It's very easy. Moses said, 2 ways are set before you, O man. The way of life and the way of death. The way of truth and the way of lies. The way of good and the way of evil. God's way or Satan's way. Therefore, go the right way. It isn't much of a choice. It's a no-brainer. Surrender is not an option. Surrender is not an option. The enemy will try to overrun you, and he may succeed. He may take you captive. Even if you are held prisoner in the bondage of mortal sin, resist. Resist and help others to resist, always remembering that you're a soldier in God's army. I have had countless priests come to me in recent years, bitterly disappointed in themselves, crushed and broken, taken hostage by the devil in one way or another. Some of them were alcoholics. Some of them were addicted to drugs. Some of them were addicted to pornography or some other sin. They hated it. And they had lost hope. And what do I tell my brothers? What do I tell my comrade who I must never desert when fallen? I tell them, it often happens that in battle a soldier is wounded. It is not a disgrace in combat to be wounded only when you desert. You've been knocked down through sin, get up. You've been wounded through sin, get up. Get up and go on. You know, when you get wounded in battle, they give you a medal, a Purple Heart. Desertion is the crime. Being wounded in action is an occupational hazard. And that's a little bit of a side note. When one of us does something wrong, it's worse than when anyone else does something wrong. I'm the first to admit that. But be very quick to support your priest through prayer and reparation. Through prayer, your knowledge of the truth, through penance, offer reparation, do little penances for the church. For we are warriors now, fighting on the battlefield of faith. And God sees all we do. The angels watch, and so does Christ. What honor and glory and joy to do battle in the presence of God and to have Christ approve our victory. Let us arm ourselves in full strength and prepare ourselves for the ultimate struggle with blameless hearts, true faith, and unyielding courage. What honor and glory and joy to do battle in the presence of God.